The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
Segment discuss content that is of adult nature. The views and opinions expressed are not that of the SABC and are that of participating contributors and listeners, and do not reflect that of the official policy or position of Metro FM.
It's 23 minutes after 10 o'clock. Good morning, South Africa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Anonymous is here. The gentleman in studio, Sumizi, the naked DJ, and we know that you are there. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's bring her on. Good morning, Anonymous.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, thanks to you, my love.
Good morning, family. Good morning, Kuta. Good morning, Samiji. Good morning. Morning.
Oh, morning, my love. Okay, Anonymous, let me read the house rules. We're going to get right into it. Respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to kindly protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
All right, sis, let's go. Talk to us. What's advice you need this morning?
Okay, so I told him with the partner that I'm with. He's a very good guy. He's loving, he's protective and everything himself. But my only time with him is like when he has money, he's a person who changes. So this partner of mine, I have the first child with somebody else, and the second I have with him. So now the plan is like he was working and everything was good, life was going, everything was good, and it happened that he was laid off where he was working. So he went and got his provident fund, his URL and everything, but I did not see the money. He had this other friend of his. They used to go out, they used to drink, they used to start cheating, crying, and he would come to me and tell me that, you know what, I'm not going to do it again. But telling me that if I would leave him, he's going to kill himself or kill us.
Anonymous, so you said you would fight with his friends, drinking and cheating. Okay, carry on, Sam, with your laments.
And then it happened
Is it
that
better now?
he was supposed to pay the dollar for me. And I asked him, because I've been with him for about 6 years, and I asked him, like, because you've told me that I should cover my family, my uncles and everybody for the letter when is it arriving. And he was just quiet, and I asked him again, and he said, I am scared. It's not like I don't want to marry you, I do, but I am scared to disappoint my mom because it was neglecting her. I'm only left with my mom. So,
And it just died out. I don't know if it's me or if it's Metro F, but either way, I'm gonna try them. See if that works. And we'll have a recap afterwards. Yeah, it seems to be. See this thing, I wish we could go back to old school radios, you know, because they work best. But either way, we're not fighting. We make use of what we have. You know what I'm saying? So, but bear with me and see. We're gonna have a very interesting show today. Yeah, because there's a whole lot of things that I feel we need to dive into as a community. But we'll do the recap with AskAMan, and we shall dive into it, if that's all right. Okay, dogs, here we go. And now. Okay, just give me a few seconds. Either way, hi, my name is Scummy. So today we're gonna have a show. I spoke with head office about it, and it seems like head office also was, on the same page, which is good because we're gonna have a very chilled session, and I want us to be open to it. I want us to be proactive. And I want us to be kind, you know. There's a whole lot of things that are happening outside, and it's pretty much painful to see the repercussions of what our actions do and how they make us feel and how the world kind of deals with us, you know what I'm saying? So I just want us to kind of be out there and have a beautiful life, you know. Smile a bit, you know, and be happy. Just forget hore we have problems. Just a bit, just forget and focus on what we can actually do for other people outside, you know what I'm saying? So either way, we're gonna dive into it pretty soon, but we'll have a recap with Ananza and then we'll take it from there, if that's all right with you guys. I don't know what's happening with my side either way, but it seems like it is gonna work a bit. I think it could be me, but either way, I think here we are. Please say yes. Please say yes.
Ne?
Okay.
And a dog that has been splashed by a passing car. He's been splashed by a passing car. He did not plan it. He did not anticipate it. So he's
We'll get a recap.
And trust me, umhlaba ushayela phezu kwakho. The world.
Please repeat after Khopeni. The world is beating him on top of you.
Yes.
And that's the cue. Anonymous, let's stop right there. We're going to come back. Let's go to the news headlines. We'll be back. Don't drop the line. It's 10:30. Khopeni Zilagwe with the news headlines.
We will have a recap, okay? Head office is not going to be able to join us today, but it's okay. Yeah, but we're going to have a good session, okay? So please don't stress. And we'll have a recap also with regards to Ananza's situation, right? But in the meantime, listen up and we'll dive deep.
Don't touch that dial. It's now a different playing field. Metro FM. It's where you want to be.
We've got Anonymous on the line. It's just gone 31 minutes after 10 o'clock. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Anonymous is here. A bit of a summary before we continue. So Anonymous says she's been with her partner for 6 years. They have a child together and she came into the relationship with another child. Anonymous and her partner are basically, or more than anything, her partner is in terrible money situation, doesn't include her in his financial decisions when he has money, etc. Anonymous says before he lost his job and didn't have money, he would go out partying with friends, would cheat on her, but come back crying for forgiveness. But Anonymous also says he's now unemployed and broke and his behavior has changed. He's a better partner, shows her love, and things are generally good. Anonymous is worried that once he's back on his feet, he'll start going back to his old ways. And she's not sure if she should leave him, even though things are great now. Anonymous, we on the same page?
Yes, we are on the same page.
All right, Mama. Is there anything else you'd like to add before the Naked DJ and Sumizi continue?
No, we can continue.
All right. So,
When you'd catch us, would he come running back for forgiveness because he got caught cheating, or would he come back to you and say, listen, I cheated and I want to say I'm sorry?
Well, he will come back because I found out that he cheated.
Okay, so he said sorry because he got caught.
Yes.
Okay. Now, remember, the problem with a lot of us, Anonymous, not just you, is we pray for so many things in our lives, no?
Yeah.
And when those things happen, then we don't know what to do, or we don't know how to be grateful. When he was cheating on you, when he was doing all these things, when you knew that he would not spend money on you, etc., etc., what were your prayers then?
Of my prayers, because by then I was unemployed.
No, your prayers. Bowuthandazwa uthini?
The entire religion must change. Must be a better man for me and our other kids.
Okay, you prayed that he would be a better man. You prayed that he would change.
Yes.
He changed.
Is this what you prayed for? Because you say right now he is a better man, and you say right now he has changed, right?
Yeah.
So have your prayers been answered?
I cannot say they have been answered because I'm a little bit scared again. Because I only see when I'm looking at him, I'm like, maybe he's doing this because he doesn't have nothing.
Yeah, but he's got you. He doesn't have nothing. He doesn't have nothing. You are not nothing. He would be a better man. I wish he would change, but
I wish you'd have a job.
Lord, please don't take away the money. So what are you crying for? Are you crying for the love being gone, or are you crying because he is broke?
I am crying because of the love.
Because?
Because of the love. Because like now, I'm on the verge of leaving. Like I feel like I must leave him like this, but I'm so.
No. Anonymous. No. Remember, you said you prayed for certain things. And you said what you prayed for is right there at home right now. Are you praying? And initially you said he's a better man. He has changed. He's loving you better. This is what you prayed for. So why are you calling us today? Are you calling us today because your prayers have been answered? Or are you just confused because I'm in love with a prayer? I have a bro.
The thing is, like, since I prayed that he can be a better man, he can change. But now.
Now what, Anand?
Like, I'm always questioning myself, like, is it the result of, like, he's not working or what?
Okay.
Is it just because he's relying on
When I pray for yourself, would you like when?
Hey.
Hi.
But you see, that's why I said, Anonymous, sometimes in life we get what we pray for. And then we now question things. But Anonymous, this is what you prayed for. You prayed for a better man. The better man is there with you, living with you, loving you the way that you prayed for. And it's just that now there is no money.
Yeah.
Do you love him even without the money?
money?
Do you mind with the money that he had? He spent it with other women.
No, now I don't. Because, always when I look at him, I just forget that man who went and spent all that money.
Okay. So, but Anonymous, when he's Anonymous, wait, but Anonymous, when he was spending the money with other women, your prayers were, I wish he would love me. And I wish he would love me the way I wanted to be loved. Now, your prayers have been answered. He's loving you the way that you want to be loved. So, and be honest with us. The love is gone because the money is no longer there. Let's be honest, so that we can get somewhere.
I think so, because if there was money, at least it would make so much sense. Because now you're here, you don't have anything, and you're doing everything that I asked and prayed for. Are you doing it because of you don't have nothing? If there was money, was he going to do exactly what he's doing now? So that's confusing.
Okay, yeah. So just one last question from me, because when you are very confused, right?
Yeah.
What are your prayers now? What do you pray for? Have you thanked whoever you prayed to that? Hey guys, I pray for this man. Now he is here. He is home. He is loving me. Have you given thanks for that?
No, I did not.
But this is what you prayed for. Now you're not giving thanks to that. Now your problem is Agudamadi. So, but then Anonymous, where has your love gone?
The thing is that what he did to me, it was so much painful. Like I have this anger towards
He did those things to you. They were painful, but you prayed for him to come back to you, so he could love you better, and then he came back to you.
I guess I was so scared maybe to leave him because having the first child with someone and the second child with him, and if I go again, he has to.
How long got you together?
6 years.
6
6
years.
years.
So you're okay with dating someone who threatens to kill himself? Did he threaten to kill you as well?
Yeah, he said we're gonna die together with us. I can't lose him.
Oh, Jesus.
So are you okay with being with someone like that?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So tell me, Arimas, what do you want to do from the bottom of your heart? What do you want to do? If I had to guarantee or grant you a wish right now, what do you want to do?
I just, but from the bottom of my heart, I just feel like I'm dead. I just feel like he can just let me go because I've been telling him, like,
He's not holding you, Mos.
She does not want to break up.
But you can break up. It's not up to him.
Mogel.
It's not for him to decide.
Yo,
If you want to break up
Ananda.
with him, you know that you can break up with him.
Yes, and I told him that, you know what, I can do that. Like, always when I break up with him, he'll come and sleep outside my gate.
You don't. The thing is, you don't want to break up with him as much as you say you do. Because if you don't want anything, you make sure it doesn't come near you, right?
Yeah. I guess maybe that was my excuse.
So stop making excuses because he is gonna kill you
Hi, Zabs.
and not kill himself.
Oh, Jesus.
He's gonna kill you, and when you die, you are gone forever. You know that, ain't it?
Yeah.
And with your children, because of like why? Why are you so selfish that you don't even think of your family, you don't even think of your children?
Exactly, man.
You're really selfish.
Exactly. Exactly,
Who
Sons.
selfish? Who see? Stop it. Stop it. Cut him off. Go get a restraining order.
Yeah, because that's illegal.
And carry on with your life.
Legal, anonymous. So legally, you can go to the police station, have a restraining order. Okay?
Okay.
Are you gonna do it?
Yes, I am going to do it.
Go
Okay, we're
to.
gonna check up on you tomorrow.
And then if he wins Lotto today,
Yeah, fine. You won't be with her.
if he wins Lotto today,
Can you come again?
Oscar
Wins the
Jaja
lotto.
Nakajin.
Today.
If he wins the lottery, he will leave. The same way he left me.
Hey, Akasnahan, you go to whoop.
You won't be. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sharp baby.
To him, Ninja, he would just disappear without
Radio
even
South
saying
Africa.
anything. That's the problem. Like, he would just disappear and not say anything, you know? And then when everything goes south and you're out here playing Dolly Party anyway, now you're being Mara Teresa and helping the situation. Ha, ha, ha. Linala matata. Ha, ka economy ya Cyril Ramaphosa wena nya go babysitter motho ya leng pasa le driver's license. Hi. Let's do better, guys. Let's do better. Either way, good morning. I hope you guys are good. My gender disappointing. It is very disappointing. Your gender is very disappointing. This gender is a problem. Maybe out here doing the things here, playing hey, like, until what point would you guys realize for hi man, like relabile ku this gender can be better people? Tot and tot limole, you know, being bomara Teresa. Hi man. Either way, quick recap. So Ananza has been dating this guy for 6 years, and they have a child together. Ananza also had a child outside the relationship, right? So Okai has, you know, he was good financially, like he was super good financially. You know, he would spend all his money with his friends. and goes outside and everything else, well, the government paid him his money and stuff like that. So he was out and about spending that money with friends, spending that money with other girls. He cheated on Anonza and everything else. Anonza never got a cent. We don't know if she's telling the truth, but she said she never got a cent from this guy. This guy was just out there and about with friends and everything else. Like, thought and thought type of situation. So, yeah. And now the money is gone. The friends have disappeared. The girls have also disappeared. And he's being a nice guy now. Like, he's loving, he's caring, he's humbled, and everything else, which is what Anonza had prayed for during the whole out and about situation, right? Where she felt what she was not being loved, and she was hoping that this guy would love her, regardless of the money that he has and all of that, like his flashy lifestyle and stuff like that. She just wanted this guy to love her. So now, since the money is gone and everything else, the guy is only now being that boyfriend, that person that he was supposed to be when the money was there. But hi, Anonza is like, hey, I don't know, man. Like, I wanted you to be better when you had everything else, but now you're better now, and everything else is gone. I don't know if I can deal with that, but either way. And she has been saying to the guy, look, I might just leave because I don't think, I'm not there anymore, yada, 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 yada. And the guy is threatening that he's going to unalive himself if Anonza was to do that. And he will sleep at Anonza's family house, go gating and everything else if she leaves. And yeah, so basically he's just gonna mess up his life and everything else. And if he unalives himself, he's gonna unalive Anonza also. Type of situation. So yeah, so Anonza just doesn't know what to do going forward. And she loves this guy, but circumstances are putting her on a what do I do now type of situation. So yeah, it is just that. I mean, now personally, you don't owe this person nothing. Like, you don't owe them anything except for they can see their child, but you don't owe them anything, truth be told. When they were out and about and living their best lives and everything else, they didn't even think about you. Nothing. Like, they didn't think, now you are out and about, like you want food, you want love, you want to be cared for and stuff like that. No, they were selfish. And they were out and about living their best life with their friends and other girls. And when you're out here crying because, you want, he's showing love and everything else, and that's the kind of love that you want and stuff like that. But they never thought about you. Really. Like, they honestly did not think about you. And that sucks. No problem, Kajeni. And that sucks. And now I would be very selfish, Now I would be very, very selfish and say, I can't do this. I prayed that you be a better person and stuff like that. And here you are a better person and everything else. But I don't think I can be able to give you the sort of love that you need. Maybe somebody else will, but I can't do that. I think I've tried. I've exhausted my energy trying to build you. I've exhausted my energy, my resources, trying to make you a better person. And here you are a better person, but I don't think I can deal with it, because I know going forward, if anything was to go good, you go back to your old ways. And that's going to pain me more, because I do not want to be the person that's going to build you again and again and again and again every time everything falls down. Where else, when everything is shattered in pieces on my side, you are nowhere to be found. You get? So for now, personally, no, Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to anybody else. Don't be selfish. Right? Don't be selfish. In a good way. Don't be selfish. Right? But also, I can turn around and say, be selfish. Think about you in that moment. Think about your life. Think about your family. Think about everybody else. That if you were to do that, who are you cutting off? Yeah, like you're gonna be cutting off other people's time because you're trying to be Bob the Builder. You're trying to be Mother Teresa, and when you don't have time with everything else, your people. Ladies and gentlemen, so formal. Anyway, I plead with you guys. You guys can tap the screen, and some nice goodie haddies there. I'm pushing that one. They share the one with the 19 hearts there. If you can do that one there, I'll be much more happy. So yeah. But above and beyond, yeah, just think about it. Every time you're trying to build somebody, who are you cutting off on your side? Are you cutting off your family? Are you cutting off your friends? Are you cutting off, the people that you work with? Because when you're trying to be above the builder, whose time are you taking, right? And that being said, because I get her now, Anonza spoke about the unaliving part of things, so which is something I'm going to dive into just after this. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts about this whole situation. What should be done? What should be done better? What would you do better? If you were in that situation, what would you do? Leave my beard, man, please. Or if you were in that situation, what would you do? Right? You can put the comments there, and I'll just pin them up if you want. If not, you can just hop into the live and say, give me your 2 cents, and then we'll take it from there. But other than that, I'll just wait for you guys, right? And then we'll take it from there. I'm trying to follow up with the comments. And okay. Yeah. But I want this gender, not the gender. Like every year. Oh gosh. No, Nyamtan. Oh gosh. I'm bored. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. And I always ask myself, and I see it with the LGBTQ community, right? And I always like, we could do better. Like we could do better. We could be okay. We could, try change things and make life good. Tavulike driver. Actually, we're not only demon ones, only demon. But either way, yeah. And I always ask myself for a minute, like, I'll give nice references to some LGBTQ communities, right, and relationships, and they do work, right. And one thing I actually like about them is that it is just this gender airwaves iling matad. I normally talk too much. I missed the segment. I will chill here today. No problem. Like LGBTQ community haiti nonsense. Bona habare you messed up, and they just cut you off. Bah, finished kaput. But you also have those ones that are, on some uzo boo. It never ends well, because other ndabas happen somewhere, and then GG, Liwa, and yada yada. But either way. But this gender earbuds, Hela Begazela, man. Where are the Begazela also? Hela Begazela, man. Wow. I could never do that to myself. I value my life that much. I've been there before, 110%. I've been there before, and I've learned, and I've realized, no, kak is kak. You can try spray it ka a freshener, strawberries, lemon, whatever. Kak is kak. Truth be told, kak is kak. Either way, let me hear what head office and Sebs have to say. I actually wanna know how the Sebs how disappointed are you, Mara Sebs? Sabelo.
Hey, buddy, how's it?
I'm alright. How you doing?
No, I want to ask if it's possible to sleep and wake up and decide to change my gender.
It is
I
very
don't
possible,
think
my friend. I would recommend a very nice surgeon for you.
I don't think I want to fall under this gender. Like, guys, are we doing this? 2025?
Ka
No,
economy yeah, cupcake, you.
my friend, aga firstborn in, guys. Aga firstborn in. Aga firstborn in. We'll take things from there. It's afe, and then we'll take things from there because why? And you know, I like how they asked her, Khori, what do you think would happen if this guy were to win the lottery now? And she knows, Khori, this guy would not be in the picture, he would be nowhere to be found. She knows that. And
And
we
also,
see, you know what's the problem with my gender? We like being hopeful. Wabona ha ba re Themba le bulale. Now I don't know whoever came up with that saying because it's Themba le bulala, man. I don't know whoever came up with that saying because it just does not work. But also my gender like being hopeful and being optimistic with situations that are not aligned for being hopeful and being optimistic because there's nothing for her in this situation. And I saw Leroy's comment saying that people are just being scared of being alone. This thing of holding on, saying, I've been with Timolocho's father for the past 6. So what? So what? You've been together for 6 years, and what has that done for you? What has that done for you? I think you must ask yourself that question, and then you won't even have to think hard about your next move because you've been with the guy for 6 years, and then what do you have? Except for wounds and a broken heart and traumas and what. You have nothing to put on the table. So why are you still there? What are you hoping for? There's nothing for you there. Pack your things. Thina siyathanda uku-acta ngathi si-important. We like feeling important in situations where, oh my God, no, he needs me. He says if I leave him, he's gonna... let him do it. Let him do it. The other ones left him, he didn't do it. Why do you think you are so special? What is so special about you that when you leave, he's going to unalive himself when everybody else left him? So, Anonza, this thing is, now I don't know what to do. And that line, that line, like, it gets to me. I don't know what to do because ngiyamthanda. You just usithanda sonke bazalwane. Anonza must stop playing. Anonza must think about her family. Anonza, more than anything, you know, now when someone is like me, when you're already a mother, I expect you to have ingqondo yakho intact. Anonza must think about her kids. Because right now she's being selfish. If anything happens to her, what about her kids? And also this thing of us rata go nna le bashimane when you have a home, when moshimane a santsa le gogo. Hey man, pack your things and go home, guys. Pack your things and go home.
Asa etsangi?
A santsa le gogo. A gona gogo, a gona dadanyana. Yeah? There's no dark. And when you are here holding on to 6 years, it's fine. Go build another 6 years elsewhere, man. The 6 years has never done you any good. So ubatla in another 6 years, ubatla in 12 years, and then KFC nyana tsala. Nothing. I mean, so many people have left this guy and he didn't do anything. And then when I suddenly Maria, Mama Jesu, if you leave me, I'm going to unalive myself. BS, she must just pack her things and go home and stop coming with excuses. That's my 2 cents.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Seth. Warantago. Oh my goodness. KFC, my friend. KFC, eh?
Not even a
Let
dark.
Kirling A1 fell. Ew,
Akaye kubo,
a
like,
pigeon. Leroy, come through, my buddy.
It's a good morning, people. How are you? Okay, sorry, man. I've been steaming here now. Sorry about that. But hey,
You can
man.
tell you have a cold.
Yeah,
You have a cold.
it's not really a cold, but it's some sort of what's that? Nasal working. Nasal working inflammation. Yeah.
you know, Lily Malitwachai, all the sinuses and nasal, what?
These guys. Hey, man. You know, and then I happen to like this started last week actually, bruh. Like, it's really sad, but it's fine, man. So yeah, subs, you you are 100% right there, man. Or you know, I never gonna besides concert because what happened to valuing yourself working at first? Yes, being loved and happy being working in jolo, but then learn to love yourself, pale, bro. So here, Joe. Like this lady, she's scared. Okay, gonna one sharp sharp. She's scared to start working over, and yeah, and I happy you might was that find her. This is working and this is like family pressure, maybe like social pressure, or no, barking kana mosadi wa begezela gotlhe and gape o tshwanetse ne le monna motona thata go nna single no ya so now I feel like those are the things that are making us stay in this thing so now like to a point where she forgot to love and value herself or okay you know what yes you must have this by then this by then this by then but then this should be reciprocated actually you know so now guys like this is really sad man you are gonna stick up for like a person who clearly doesn't value you for shit yet you say no but then ke monna wa ka shem wait ke a mo rata wait ke a go begezela ka banwana ba re ke kana di-rafne di tswile maloba ga re ka le kgogonyana ga subs next ga re ka di-wings nyana at least nyana chicken leg nyana gore baby ke le tshwara fokol ha e fela
Di go slow nyana ha reka le go slow
aw mona ho bo snake nyana at least nyana baby ke la be sharp focal but still hey motho ka ke morata ladies bona ladies please yes it's again being loved and happy being actually what's that mom jolong go monate but then learn to love and value yourself first before you beg a zella that's that somebody else please yes Nesha okay sometimes was that like you must beg a zell actually yeah but for but for the right reasons though for mutually beneficial reasons not for bargaining and disrespect le disregard nje fela cause wena o tshaba go nna o le one no guys bargaining and remember left is your bestie bona ga mojolo o padile
wena man
left is always by your side he'll never leave your side anyway good night bye bye guys bye bye
This man, guys, I can't believe this. Like, it's always a thing. Leroy, lefty is your bestie every time. Like, oh my goodness, I can't. But you know, like, let's try flip the script here. So imagine if the guy was the one who's begazelling. And the girl was attempt. Kabo fagilem pa ma hold varam clap. Bo bile in order. Better pa. Bo bile in order. You be very calm right now. But when I'm making say, how walena. Nalamatata, man. Just pack your bags, leave. Or just the massacre or yes, you've done your part, and the person is calm and chilled and relaxed right now, but you're not the person to give him love and everything else. Maybe their life is more onto, now I wanna live my best life, yada 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 yada. Yeah, but when you want a calm, cool, stable relationship and everything else, and you can't have that with that person. So pack your bags and bounce. How? About regular hoch, about regular the go slow, about regular stock shooting yana mole. Pin pop ya pin pop. Where no globega zala because Maria mojile kwa lo ba ina di moete le di what wena also totally pin pop ya pin pop.
Haba misa le ko Tasha's ka tšhelete a REF tsala.
My friend Kirtasha Sike when azanga bo rekela kota jo.
Guys, no.
Kabla le kota ya kota e palileng ja.
And if we are talking about begezeling, honestly, like let us put it on the table. Like let us try and unpack this. What is she begezeling for? Yi naga begezelayo.
You don't understand what this guy, right? But also, like, your child can be in that whole environment. Like, imagine your child having to be there.
This is not her first child, so yena even worse. If Nelly Saps on a one at her letting go baby dead. I know she's a first time mother. Hey, we understand nonsense. This is her second child. What happened to the first baby dead? So she's got experience in this thing. Only experience. She's got experience in this job qualification. She must just pack a thing and go home.
No qualification, no experience, my friend. No, Leona, honestly, she actually does. She actually does. Either way, I think be good on that whole situation, right? Yes, thumbs up, Nyana. I'd be good, right? Be good, right? Unless if somebody wants to say something in the comments, possibly. Yes, no, maybe. Later. Still thinking. I'm too shy.
Sorry about that, subs. Guys, okay. Let me apologize for like the last week, guys. I've been sick and I kind of lost my mind a little bit. So I apologize to my 6 people here. And but I'll do better. And yeah, sharp and then just do things, guys. Sharp number 2. Yeah, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but then when you really think about it, you'll see what I'm making sense, guys. Value yourself. Lefty is always by your side. No, look, no, cover fam, now. That's better than being taken for a, but being mistreated, being disrespected. If you feel like you are scared of being alone, remember you have 2 hands, you have unkept Wi-Fi, you have a smartphone. So yeah, like you can do a lot with that. But anyway, good night, guys.
But Mrs. Pumps and her piping.
Exactly. Yeah. But you're gonna Mrs. Pop, her twin, and their 10 kids.
Exactly, my friend.
Exactly. So okay, you know what? But the guys, see you guys next week Monday. So working on Friday I won't be available, but today, love you guys.
Love you
Sharp.
too, love you too, buddy. Get better. Hopefully by the time you come back, all those sinuses will be gone. Right? Everything will be back in order. I hope so. Right? We pray for that. We don't pray for other things like our nuns are dead, but we're praying for healing on your side. You got it, bro. Samuel, you wanted to say something?
I can't see my screen. I wanted to say, Ntombi Ziphelele must come up, but she says she's up, so I can't see you.
I can't see her also.
Only Nikachin Ari, we can't see you. Leroy, re tla o rekela KFC mfana ka sawara.
Much please and thank you.
Why back ya nonza keke ya KFC ya nonza.
Jumana barking kana money at least subs barking kana oreka KFC, you know, like kind of at least and how hang. How also one.
On behalf of our nonza, the KFC is coming to Leroy. Simple, right? Hopefully we'll do the job. But yeah, I think we good, right? We pretty chilled. So I wanted to talk about something today, right? And it really touched me for like it's been on my mind for like the longest of time. And also work got me thinking, well, they assigned me to do something. Obviously I haven't followed up on it. Like I've drafted the whole thing. And I realized, oh no man, like we are a struggling generation, especially us millennials and the 80s kids. Like we are struggling right now, and we feel like the world is just way too heavy on us, right? And we feel like we're alone. We're not as free as the alphas and the Gen Zs, you know. And that is very hurtful, I'm not gonna lie. And I wanted us to talk about something pretty chilled. You know, I know it's going to be very difficult for some of you guys to actually jump into and talk about, but I hope it's going to be some sort of, you know, lighting yana to most of us, right? So I wanted us to talk about acts of kindness, you know. I know that most of us, we want to do good in the world. We want to share everything else. But give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I want to do this. And then, oh no, what happened? I haven't been on TikTok for like so long, and it's beating me up. Like this is not right. Oh, there you go, effects, and then background. TikTok. I haven't been here like so long. Hey, but take it easy. Okay, why do we back here? Right, beautiful, and we are doing this one. Yeah. Anyway, so I want us to have a chat about something, right? Acts of kindness. I know some of us, we want to do good in the world, you know, and just build a nice foundation for our kids and their kids and their kids' kids. And we fail to do that. You know, acts of kindness aren't supposed to be like too deep and stuff, you know. They're just simple things, like writing a letter to a random stranger. We've seen these videos, writing a letter to a random stranger, telling them how much you appreciate them for being alive, and you know, you recognize their struggles and stuff like that, and you hope better for them and everything else. Leaving a random note, got taxiing for a taxi driver or a passenger, how would taxi, and you just give them a note. You just tell them, hey, have a beautiful day. Hey, have whatever job that you are wishing for, it's coming your way. You know, it's very important to just do such things, because we would live in a world where we feel like we're alone, where we feel like we don't have any sort of help. We don't have a village to grow into. We don't have that community that you want them to hype you up to do better, to hype you up in your businesses, in your education, in your side hustles. You know, like you don't have a village that's gonna tell you, oh no, you're doing good with your kids, you're raising your kids in a good way, you're raising your kids in a bad way. Maybe try this, maybe try that. But I'm willing to help you to do 1, 2, 3. I'm willing to do this for you. In exchange of nothing. I don't want you to, pay me for doing 1, 2, 3. But I just want to show you how you can do certain things. A community where we hype each other up in a sense that we like. I don't want to win alone. I want to win with you type of community. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have that. Like, I was also reminded by the death of the comedian Ebenezer Madibekwane. And, like, I've been following his content for the longest of time. And, he was a very funny guy. And it was pretty good. He did so much for us, I'm not gonna lie. And like, it hit me so hard, and I was like, oh man, like, you'll never know what people are actually going through, behind the smiles and everything else. And it really it hit me so hard, and I was like, no man, like, it cannot be Ebenezer. Like, he was a jolly person. He was a really jolly person, and man, and I just wish that we could, be there for each other in such moments where, when I'm in a dark place, I would live for a friend to come through and say, hey, but how you doing? What do you need? When I am in a good place and everything is going well, and I still want that friend to say, hey, what do you need? How can I help you? What are we doing going forward? Stuff like that. I can also hype them up and help them with what they need and everything else. And I don't know, like, I just wish we could be better human beings, not only to other people, but also to ourselves. Waking up in the morning and say, hey, and you look yourself in the mirror and be like, I love you, dude. You're doing good, right? Take it easy. Have a beautiful day. Say that to yourself with Shibloko speeding. And you just wake up and you go to work and have a beautiful day. You come back. If you need to cry, and you talk to yourself, go speeding, and you just tell yourself, hey, I had a shitty day. But I know this shitty day is not gonna, mess up my week going forward. I am putting in some good vibes in me, and then this week is gonna be beautiful. And that's what we need, right? Send a text to a friend in the morning and tell them, hey, buddy, have a beautiful day, yeah? I'm thinking of you. Beautiful. Send a text to your mom, to your dad, to your uncles, to your grandparents, to your nephew, to your niece, even your helper, even, hey? But but it's hard sometimes, and not because of pride, but sometimes we don't want to bother people with our problems. I got you. I know that we don't want to bother people with our problems and everything else, but sometimes having to just send a text and say, hey buddy, I know this is not the right time to session stuff, but I just wanted to say 1, 2, 3. No problem, buddy. Take it easy, and then we'll catch up a bit later. Don't stress. All right. Thanks for being here. But yeah, like, you just pop a text and say, hey, look, I don't want much. You don't have to reply to this text, but I just wanted to let you know I am going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I just wanted to vent out, and then that's it. If your friend is a friend indeed, they will pull up and show some sort of, support throughout. They can even pop a text and say, hey, look, it's all gonna get better, yada yada yada. Take it easy. If you need anything, reach out and stuff like that. I know it's not, some of us, we just don't want to be those people, but we don't want to be dying alone. We don't have to be buckling up our struggles alone. And yeah, just tiny little things that we do to help other people. That's what we just need, Another thing is, if you are like, all hands on deck type of person, like myself, you can go to a soup kitchen, help out. Go to a soup kitchen, help out. If you are a creative, you take photos and stuff, go take photos there, publish and do a nice website for the people or whatever, just pro bono, right? Take photos pro bono, take videos pro bono, help out, cook, dish out, prepare everything for them, set up and everything. And that's it. This is you just doing one deed or good thing for a person just for a day. I know we live in a sad world, you know. You go, we only look out for ourselves and we don't care about other people, you know, and that's not the community that we actually want. You know, we want to be there for each other, you know. In this chaos that we live in right now, like economy are better, our politics are messed up, but that doesn't mean that we also need to follow that route and be messed up as much as everything is. Let's be better people throughout. So my challenge for you going forward is just to be kind. You know, send something, send a letter to your colleague or some muisi in office that you've been seeing their faces in the office for the past decade that you haven't spoken to. So just send a nice letter, like a nice sticky note, and say, have a productive day ahead. Perfect. Done. You don't have to put your name there. Just have a productive day ahead. And that's it. Put a note, go Robotong or something. Just say, hey, I know it's a frustrating day, but take it easy. You got this. Just random stuff, right? And that's my task from me to you. You can feel free to share that with us at Mumakoya Rundown if you have done anything like that. Or if you have something to share and say, hey, today I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for this person today, and I felt better and I felt what, or they shared their story with me about how where they were before and where they are right now, how they got to where they are right now, you know. Talk to that waitress, that waiter, hey, how you doing? How you feeling? What's happening? You know, and just do that. I know we don't want to be those people, but amen. It's a very sad world and we need peace, you know. That's just what we need. We just need peace of mind. We need to breathe, you know. Because like life is hard and stuff, and we don't want to be going really one. We want people that we can say, hey, look, remember that advice that you gave me yesterday? It worked, man. I thank you so much for doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward to channeling other things and dealing with everything else going forward. That's what we need. But so yeah, all I just want is just for you guys to do that for each other, you know. And I hope me having to say this to you brings some sort of light, you know. And I hope you have a productive day, you have a productive week ahead. And I hope that all your dreams and all those businesses and academics and health and everything that you have planned ahead is going to manifest and is going to be superb going forward. And I trust that you will not only do this alone, but you have a community that's going to help you to do that. And I hope that you don't give up easily. I hope that you find strength in that community of yours, either friends, family, colleagues, whoever, random strangers, that they will help you to become the better version of yourself, and you will help them to be the better version of themselves. They will, through you, actually, they might find their true calling. And that's what I hope that you will do going forward. And I hope that the year will be very kind to you and everyone else that is around you, you know, type of situation. So yeah, I just thought maybe today we could just be nice to each other, you know, be nice. Not just for today, but going forward, you know, just do something. You don't have to like plan it out and everything else. Just a random thing. If somebody had 20 rand patela taxi, like just patela on behalf of them, that 20 rands. You know, I know the Bible says a lot about giving. You know, you give and you will receive, and I trust you will receive. So that Uber driver that's taking you to work, wherever, shopping, whatever, you know, just say something random to them, say something good to them, and their day will be made. You know, one thing I've also realized about Uber drivers is that they are the most saddest human beings. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I think there's only one Uber driver that I had a conversation with, and I was so touched. And this man was like so calm. He was so calm and so like so grounded. And I cried at the back seat, right? I legit cried in the back seat. And I was like, oh my goodness, I've never met someone who's like this calm and relaxed, you know. I remember even when the ride finished and I had to pay, because I paid with card, and then I gave an extra amount because he healed me somehow. Like he just gave me some sense of, you have hope, man. Like there's more to you, you know. And I remember I was having a very messed up day. Everything was just down. Like my mood was just down. Everything was just off. And I was so sad that very same day. And I remember meeting a friend, this new family friend of mine, that very first day. And we clicked, right? But in that chaos I was in, I clicked with that friend. And then when I was on my way home, and I was like, ish, now I'm going back home. I'm going to be stuck in the house. I'll be alone. And I'm tired. And I'm emotionally drained. I'm physically drained. I have no one to talk to. Right? That's what I thought about most of the time. And when I go inside that Uber, and it's like, hi, sir, how you doing? I'm all right. Good. And there was like total silence for like a good 10, 15 seconds. It was like, I can see you're not okay. What's happening? And this guy just, like, I told him, no, man, I just had a bad day, yada, 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 but it's okay, I'll be fine. It's like, you know what? It will get better. And he just went throughout and just told me all these wonderful things and where he has been and everything else. He understands all the situations and stuff like that. This is somebody who is a foreign national. This man is from, I think it's Portuguese or something like that. The Santos or something like that. Portuguese or Mexican, somewhere there. Mixed. He's been staying in South Africa for like the past 15 years or so. And he has struggled. Like you can see, man, like, yeah, like you've been through the most. But even through all of that, he was just sharing, you know, this is what I've been through, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is where I'm at. And I trust everything else on your side is going to be that way, you know. And I was so touched. And I got off the Uber. I paid my fare, and I gave him an extra amount because I felt like, you know, that's what I needed to hear. And he was like, no, I'm not gonna accept this fee yet. I was like, no. You have no idea what you just did to me personally. You have no idea. Because now you've given me a perspective of how I must tackle things going forward. And how I must deal with my life going forward. And that's something that I need. I needed some sense of, you've got this, you know. Something that's going to push me through for the rest of my life, I guess. Or for the month or for the year. And then I'll get there. I'll be fine. And you did that. Right? And he got out of the car and gave me the biggest hug. Ah, man. I wish I can see him again. But either way. And I felt, I was at peace. I was happy. I was smiling throughout. I got home. I chilled. I had a good meal. I chilled. I slept better. And that was it. And I was like, man, I wish we could have such drivers throughout. Because you get into like some other Ubers, I'm too grumpy. He's grumpy, like, you know, hygiene is not perfect and stuff. You want to say something, but you're afraid, you know, this one can just give you a viral club there in the back seat, you know? So you just keep it cool. You just be calm. You don't say anything because it's Habamba, you know? But yeah, I just but that's the truth. That's the truth. Some Uber drivers do just hop in. So I laugh most of the time because I'm like, kwatile lo, it's okay, I would like to know how kwatile, but hey, kind of seems like you don't want to talk, so it's fine. And then that's it. And you find, I don't know, man, like, and I like these ones that are old, right? Because they always have like stories to tell. They will tell you where they've been in life and stuff like that. And I enjoy such conversations with them. But you get the young ones that are just, they just want to listen to music through hours. Even if you tell them, "Hi, hi, look, you just love your music, nyana," because I'm in deep thoughts. Even the way they turn to you, you can they wanna because you're like, Okay, I'm not gonna sound like, okay, I might be sounding some sort of way, but you always know if you get a Corolla, Toyota Corolla, a Kia Picanto, what you call a Toyota Agya, the Suzuki's. If you get a Suzuki, yeah, that ride is gonna be very, 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 very off. Like you already know, right? It's done, it's kaput. And you're just like, no, it is what it is. Let's just keep it moving, man. It's okay, fam. Let's let it be. And then you get home, you just either one, Hana Chenchi, no change, no coins, nothing. Or they tell you, no, do you need change? No. Okay, you get there, you have a 50 rands. And your ride is like $30. Like, how can you not have a $20? But they're always like, and then you just piss them off. Like, you just know, yeah. This one. I was telling somebody yesterday, one of my boys, he was requesting an ayaha, and he hopped out his phone, and then he was doing Uber, and I had no problem with that. And I'm not saying I have a problem with Bolt. I don't. So he was doing Uber, and then I asked him, I was like, okay, because where you going? He's like, I'm going home. And then he hopped onto Bolt, and I was like, wait, you use Bolt? It's like, yeah, I mean, because Uber is not having rides. I'm like, oh, okay, no, I got you. And then he was now frustrated because of Bolt. I was like, okay, but why are you frustrated? You have two apps, and they both not working, but why are you frustrated? It's like, no, I just want, I'm like, okay, I get you. You get a ride. Have you tried other options on the platform? Yeah, Uber. Have you tried other rides? Because I know you want to do Uber Go because it's cheaper, right? Yes, says sharp. But try Uber Comfort. Have you tried that before? No, what is Uber Comfort? Now you need to tell them what Uber Comfort is. Tell you what, try Uber Comfort just once. Uber Comfort, just once. It will give you temperature, temperature, cold, warm, or hot. Do you want music or not? It will tell you about, like, gives a nice vibe about the driver. It gives you proper cars. Like, proper cars. Okay. You can be in a Beamer, you can be in an Audi, you can be in this fancy cars that you might have Uber, like Uber XL, Uber whatever. But you also have those options, those cars there, because nobody ever wants to make use of Uber Comfort because they don't know what Uber Comfort is. Give it a try. But yeah. And then you tried that, and it's like, it's actually good because the cars are much more cleaner, the drivers are more friendlier, and everything is fun. I was like, you see? Simple things. But yeah, so yeah, that whole conversation with the Uber driver was very cool. It was very heartfelt, and it's what I needed at that moment, and I still make use of what he had told me before, and it's pretty good. It's going well, and I always think about it most of the time. I have a thing on my wall that says, "Not my circus, not my monkeys." Right, where I'm like, hey, whatever situation I found myself in and it doesn't concern me, it's not my problem. Don't be the Letswai that you're not supposed to be in a pot that doesn't belong to you. Sky anywhere. Don't be that garam masala, yada yada yada. Don't be that person. If it's not your problem, don't involve yourself. Don't. In a sense that if chaos is happening around you and you want to help, right? Think about it properly, right? This is a different thing from the kindness part of things. Think about this. If you don't know the history of the chaos, right? But all you can do is to guide for a better result, right? And that is just that. Other than that, there's nothing more you can do because everything else is going to pile up to you. And that person who got involved in the first place, it's stuck with you. So all I'm saying is take it easy, mindfulness, take it easy with your health, take it easy with your body and everything else will align very nicely. So also, don't be shy to ask for help. I know we always like, no, I can do it alone. Yeah, you can, but certain things wouldn't want you to do. You wouldn't do them alone. Call that friend and tell them, hey, buddy, I need your help with my taxes. Hey, buddy, I need your help with designing my house. Hey, buddy, what do you need? Hey, buddy, can I go wash your car for the day? Hey, buddy, go tell regular petrol today. Hey, buddy, can I buy you your car oily today? Those random things. Out of nowhere, out of the blue type of things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just what I just want you guys to do. Just be good. Be nice people out there. Yeah, and also give each other lifts. If you see, I know it's not safe, but if you see if you go to the gym, for example, right, you go to the gym, and then say one of the staff members is going your direction, they have to go wait somewhere for a taxi or something, or their ride is being delayed or whatever, and you go in the same direction, give them a lift. Just give them a lift. You can share somewhere closest to the mall, whatever, closest to where they're going, and then they can take it from there. Tiny little things. Just tiny little things. And everything else will work out perfectly so. And with that, all I'm going to say to you guys is you guys are loved. You guys are super beings, and you guys are valued and respected throughout. I recently gave a lift to Lepara. It was raining, man. I don't know what I was thinking. You see, did the Lepara did they do anything to you? Right? Did they do anything to you? Did they try to steal something in your car? Did they try to, hit on you? That would be a very beautiful story, by the way. You see, I can be independent, but I can be pretty chilled. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, do that. I'm not saying like always, but also be careful, right? We're safety, man. And just do stuff like that, and you will feel better. You might be going through your own shitty things, but trying to do something nice for somebody else out there could actually heal you for whatever situation that you're going through. Just tiny little things. And you got this, So yeah, with that being said, you guys are loved, you guys are cared for, you guys are respected. And we need more people like you out and about. And I hope that we'll carry on to be this family that takes care of each other throughout. Don't care about the race of the person, their gender identity, their sexuality, whatever. Just be a nice person. Treat the person the way you would like to be treated. Right? I know some other people, when they give out food and stuff like that, Mostradeg and stuff like that, you might have one bite of that meal, and then give it away and stuff like that. But also be mindful that that's another human being. You know what I'm saying? So say now you're going to buy a quarter and you never finish your quarter. Cut it in half. right? And eat that other half that you can be able to chow, and the other half that you say, "Oh, now eat it later." Sure, but if you see somebody go strating or man, or no man, just give them that other half of your quota, and that's it. You don't have to overthink things. You don't have to, be selfish and everything else, Because at some point when you are done, there will be people who are going to be coming and helping you out with your struggles going forward. And I just hope that you also be kind to other people now, because leave it la jiga, guys. Hey, like, listen, I'm right here right now. Next time I'm here, next time I'm there, next time I'm back again. It just goes all around, all around, all around. All right. So, with that being said, I love you guys. Take it easy. Have a productive day. Smile always. Please don't forget to say please and thank you. And don't forget to floss. And don't forget to shine and slay. Right? High five all your colleagues. High five all your friends. High five your family. Give them hugs. High five a random stranger. That's your task for today. High five any person or 5 people or 10 people today. The time now is 20 to 12. So by 5 p.m., Komolong Jafra, that the guys that are there, Komolong, the shopping, go checkers, whatever, that are there as security and stuff. High five 2 of them. That's my task for you today. High five only 2. Right? Either way, I love you guys. Take it easy, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.